Morning, guys. Welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Great day in returns and a great day in total. Let's get into it. Let's check out these dividend stocks that I purchased last night. Cheers. All right, guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. So last night, I purchased some more dividend stocks to add to my incredible portfolio, which is growing. I am up $27.47 on the day, and in total, an awesome return of $194.59 in the green, both in the green. Total return 3.64%. That is incredible. My portfolio is currently sitting at $5,533.78. I'll put that up in a second. All right. So the first dividend stock, and now I'm sure everybody's heard on YouTube at the moment that Apple is doing a stock split, and they haven't done one for like 6 years. And basically what that means is they're trying to attract new investors and new people into this company by splitting their stock. So essentially, if you have one stock of Apple, they'll be splitting it into like 4 stocks. So the whole aim of this is to reduce the stock price, because at the moment it is sitting at an incredible high at the moment at $435.75 per stock in Apple, which is huge. They want to reduce that. They'll reduce that down to maybe $100 a share of Apple, which I think is incredible. And this company has nothing but growth ahead of it, especially with this 5G coming in. So ticker symbol AAPL Apple, that is Apple iPhones, which I'm recording this on now. Fantastic. I did hold off on a long time for buying more in Apple just because it is very expensive, but I added some more to my portfolio last night, which is good. So I deposited 200 Australian dollars last night, and that got me $135.92 USD. Now, interesting, I had $3 in dividends paid out into my portfolio yesterday. So I'll go through those towards the end of the video. So make sure you stick around. And also, guys, if you can, I know it's a lot to ask, but if you can like the video, because it really helps the algorithm, and subscribe to the channel, that'd be awesome. And you guys rock. And I'd love to build dividend wealth with all of you. So make sure you stick around. So last night I purchased, I split that $135 up into 7 stocks. So that got $19.84 amongst 7 stocks. So I purchased 0.45 fractions of a share of Apple. That got me, that was $19.84, and the effective price was $438.38. So it was very high, but I did increase my holding in Apple, which is currently sitting at 0.09 shares of Apple. So again, I wish I had bought more earlier, but it doesn't matter. This stock is going to continue to go up over the years, and especially coming at the 24th of August when they do this stock split, I think everyone's going to go nuts. Everyone's favorite ticker symbol Realty Income. Now, I've been investing heavily into Realty Income because it is a monthly dividend paying stock, and the price at the moment is not too bad. Now, last night I purchased again $19.89 of Realty, so there must have been a few cents adjustment there. So I purchased 0.33 fractions of a share, which was the effective price was $59.45. Now, as mentioned, ticker symbol Realty Income, they have a monthly dividend paying stock, which is fantastic. This really helps with that dividend portfolio. I currently sit and hold, my position is 13.64 shares of Realty Income, with the effective price at the moment for that stock is $59.41. So it is pretty high, but they have a great dividend yield sitting at 4.67%, which is it's that range. I believe is comfortable. It's not that high that they're going to cut it, and it's not that low where you're not going to get basically peanuts. You're not going to get cents for it. But 4.67% is a really good range in the middle. And these guys are a monthly payer, which is fantastic. You'll get that monthly income in every single month, and that is awesome because it will help grow your portfolio So let's move on to the next one. Ticker symbol XOM. This is Exxon Mobil. These guys pay a really good dividend, and it is fossil fuels. I know it's not Tesla, but it's it's something that pays a good dividend every quarter. It is very high at the moment, so just guys be aware of that. Now, I purchased $19.84 of Exxon Mobil. That got me 0.476. So it's 0.476 fractions of a share. Effective price is $41.63, which is quite cheap at the moment for Exxon Mobil. These guys was hovering around the $60 to $70 mark before this current situation with Rona. So yeah, but purchased $19.84. Now I'm just going to check my current holdings in Exxon Mobil. Don't ask me why that stake doesn't list everything in alphabetical order. I don't know. Let's have a look. It actually does, sorry. Ticker symbol XOM. So I'm currently sitting on 7.89 shares of Exxon Mobil. The price at the moment is $42.25, and I'm sitting on $333, of Exxon Mobil, which is fantastic. Now let's have a look at their dividend yield at the moment. It's sitting at 8.27%, which is on the higher end of the spectrum here. So be careful with this. It is a higher dividend yield, which is great for dividend income, but it's dangerous if they cut that dividend. So just be mindful of that. So yeah, this one here, they pay an awesome dividend for me every quarter, and I'll keep investing in Exxon Mobil because the price at the moment is quite good, considering it was sitting around the 70. Actually, it's actually sitting at in the last 3 years, we're sitting at the $70 to $80 mark, and it's virtually half price now, which is great. All right, guys, let's move on to the next one. Ticker symbol T. This is AT&T, telecommunications sector. 5G is coming out around the world. Obviously, they're rolling everything out at the moment. And, I'd love to keep building my technology and telecommunication stocks, because this 5G, when it hits, everything's going to explode. So I think it's a good investment for anyone in there that would like to invest in telecommunications. So I'm currently sitting on 3.1 shares of AT&T, ticker symbol T. They have a dividend yield of 7.03%. That is, again, the highest spectrum, but they pay a good dividend every quarter. So bear that in mind, it's every quarter. You'll get a nice dividend there. So I purchased $19.84 of AT&T. That got me 0.666 fractions of a share, which is good. So I'm currently sitting at 3.1 shares of AT&T. And again, they pay 7.03% dividend yield. So that is not too bad. It is on the higher spectrum, but these guys pay an awesome dividend. So maybe consider that one for your portfolio if you're looking to diversify into telecommunications. All right, guys, so let's move on to the next one. Now, who doesn't know this one? PepsiCo, ticker symbol PEP. This one, I'd love to start investing in quite a bit more. I'm currently sitting at 0.40 shares of Pepsi. It is an expensive stock to purchase at the moment, sitting at $136.70. It is very pricey, but they have a great dividend yield of 2.97%. That is the perfect range for growth. It's got a lot of growth. Pepsi is obviously diversified in a lot of other brands like Gatorade and Mountain Dew, and obviously Pepsi, but many other products, which is fantastic. And it's a little bit on the slow side, but it's one of those stocks, dividend stocks you hold forever. PepsiCo. So I purchased again $19.84. That got me 0.14 fractions of a share. Effective price was $137.14. So pretty expensive. This is virtually $200 a share of Pepsi, a stock in Pepsi, which is expensive for us here in Australia. So that was $19.84. And again, I'm sitting at 0.40 fractions of a share. All right, guys, let's move on to the next one. Ticker symbol PM. P for Peter Pan, M for Mary. All right, so I'm currently sitting at 2.96 shares of Philip Morris. These guys obviously make cigarettes, and a lot of people tend not to invest into cigarette companies, but I mean, these guys pay an awesome dividend yield every quarter. Again, I purchased $19.84. That got me 0.25 fractions of a share. Effective price was $76.68. I have been increasing my position in Philip Morris at 2.96 shares, and that is currently $226.18 in market value, which is good. Now let's have a look at that dividend yield. 6.09%. It is on the higher scale, but again, they pay every quarter and they pay an awesome dividend yield every quarter. So guys, bear in mind, high dividend yields, not necessarily the best thing, they're risky. And the lower dividends are the best growth for a long-term growth. So Philip Morris is one I keep adding to my portfolio, sitting at 2.95 shares of Philip Morris. All right, guys. Next one is the most riskiest one in my portfolio, which is PSEC, ticker symbol PSEC. These guys pay an awesome dividend yield, but it is very high. I don't know if these guys are going to cut it. That's a risk I'm willing to take, though, as I love seeing this monthly dividend come in every single month. I'm currently sitting at 97.61 shares of PSEC. Now, last night I deposited again $19.84. That got me 3.976 shares of PSEC. Effective price was $4.99. That has been going up and down between $4 to $5, even up to $6 over the last couple of months. So, I mean, it does go up and down quite a lot. And let's have a look at that dividend yield today, because I haven't checked it. Whoa. Okay, so it's sitting at 14.37%. That is very high. They may or may not cut their dividend. I'm not sure. But they are a financial company, so they're heavily reliant on people paying back loans and whatnot. So I don't know. But as I've said, you know, that's a risk I'm willing to take. And that's something you guys should consider if you're going to invest into PSEC. But the price has been hovering around that, you know, $6 to $7 mark for the last 3 years. And obviously with Rona coming in, it did drop down to $3 at its lowest point in April and March. So it has been slowly going up there, but that has been pretty much consistent for the last 3 years. These guys haven't had much of a dividend growth, but it's just been consistent with dividends. So that's the reason why I'm investing into PSEC, because I love those dividends and I use those dividends to purchase new companies and to invest into other companies in my portfolio. All right, guys, so let's move on to the next one. That was the last one. Sorry. So that was the 7 stocks that I purchased last night. So I'm going to put up my screen so you guys can see my current position, the total amount in my portfolio, and then I'm going to put up my dividend tracker, as I haven't actually added in anything in there at the moment. So I'll put up the screen share before I've added in these new purchases and after, so you guys can see that as well. So I'll do that now, so stick around for that. All right, guys, so this is my stake account, which you can see I'm just logging in at the moment. Currently sitting at $5,533.78 in my total holdings there, up $27.47 on the day, 0.50%. And in total across the board, I'm up to $194.59, which is 3.64%. You can't complain about that. That is fantastic. So these are all my companies that you can see here in alphabetical order, which is great. Only going to keep adding to these holdings here as we go through. Now, the majority of these are dividend-paying stocks, which is fantastic. And I'll just quickly, guys, show you this activity. If we go here, you will see my purchases there last night. And you can see the dividends that were paid out on the 3rd of August, which is fantastic. I'll just go through those quickly. So JP Morgan, I got 10 cents. Gain, GAIN, that was 70 cents. Land was 9 cents. LTC Properties was 5 cents. OXSQ was 22 cents. PGX was 6 cents. My favorite, SPHD, I was paid $1.76. QQQ, which is the NASDAQ tech stock, index there, that was 9 cents. SJR was 3 cents. And that was my deposit there. You can see of $135.92 to purchase these stocks here. All right, guys, so let's move on to the div tracker. All right, guys, so you can see here that my annual dividend income is $301.35 USD. I haven't added these new purchases in here, so I'm going to do that now. So make sure you stick around to see how much that has increased by adding those companies that I purchased last night. All right, guys, so stick around. All right, guys, so I have added in the purchases that I made last night, and I have increased my dividend income by $9 every year. That is fantastic. All right, so my top dividend payers are, again, PSEC, Prospect Capital at $70.28, Realty at $38.22, XOM Mobil $27.45, SPHD $27.05, AGNC $18.43, Main Street Capital at $14.66, Philip Morris at $13.80, $12.03, Stag at $12.24, and so on, which you guys can see here. This takes time to build up, and that is great. And I've again increased my goal there. I've got a goal this year to get it up to $1,000 a year, and I'm 31% there, which is awesome. Now let's check the dividends I'm going to be paid today. So 2 days left and 6 days and 10 days. So VCLT, that's long-term corporate bonds. American Express is 4 cents. AbbVie, ERF, Enna Plus Corporation, Main Street Capital, O Realty's $3.18, Stag as $1, and PSEC $5.86. That one's going to be a great one to reinvest. Let's move on to something quickly. Yes, you can see my portfolio is 5,300 USD on here, but it's higher on stake. I don't know which one's more accurate, but anyway. Let's move on to the monthly income. So August, $16.97. Confirmed dividends yet to be confirmed, $3.66. And September, total should be receiving is $25.72, which is confirmed $2.63. You can see the remainder of this year and next year as well. All right, guys. So thank you very much for sticking around. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel and like the video, because it really helps the algorithm. And I'll be posting more videos up next on Friday if I make some more purchases, which is great. Thanks for sticking around, guys. Take care. All the best. Bye.